Hello viewers, welcome to the lecture series of SSC Quantitative Aptitude, and this is your tutor Keshav Agarwal and this lecture on simple interest. So in this lecture, we are going to solve 21 practice questions on simple interest. So let us get started with the first question. A person divided a sum of rupees 17,200 into three parts and invested at 5%, 6% and 9% per annum simple interest. At the end of 2 years, he got the same interest on each part of money. What is the money invested at 9%? So, let us say the person divides it in X, Y and Z parts. That means the total X plus Y plus Z is going to be 17,200 because X, Y, Z are parts of 17,200. It is divided into three parts. So after 2 years, they got the same interest from all the three. So the simple interest is equal to PRT upon 100. So this is the formula that we have already seen in our theory class. And here X into 0.05 into 2 is equal to Y into 0.06 into 2 because he received the same interest. So that means 5x equal to 6y. So that's our second equation. Now, since with 9% also he received the same interest, that is y into 0.06 into 2 equal to z into 0.09 into 2. That means 6y equal to 9z, that is equation 3. Now we have three equations, three unknowns. So from equation 1, 2 and 3, we have x equal to 7,200, y equal to 6,000 and z equal to 4,000. So the money invested at 9% is 4,000 rupees. So the correct option here is option B. Question number 2. A man invested 1 upon 3 of his capital at 7%, 1 upon 4 at 8% and the rest at 10%, thereby getting an annual income of rupees 561. What was his capital? So let us have a look over the solution. We know simple interest is equal to P into R into T upon 100, where P is the sum of money, R is the rate and T is the time. So let the total income be 12x. So 1 upon 3 of 12x is equal to 12x upon into 1 upon 3, that is 4x. And 1 upon 4 of 12x will be equal to 12x into 1 upon 4, that is equal to 3x. So the remaining is 12x minus 4x minus 3x, that is equal to 5x. And as we know, simple interest is equal to PRT upon 100. So we will have 4x times of 7 times of 1 upon 100 plus 3x into 8 into 1 upon 100 plus 5x times of 10 times 1 upon 100, which is equal to 561. So 28x plus 24x plus 50x is equal to 56,100. So when you simplify this, you will get x equal to 56,100 upon 102. So the total sum is equal to 56,100 upon 102 into 12, which is equal to 6,600. So therefore, his capital is 6,600. Hence, the option correct here is option D. Question number 3. A sum of rupees 3,600 is divided into two parts, A and B, such that the simple interest at the rate of 15% per annum on A and B after 2 years and 4 years respectively is equal. The total interest in rupees received from A is. So the solution, simple interest equal to PRT upon 100. So this is the formula we have seen a lot of times, and each question the same formula is being used again and again. So let principal for A be X, then the principal for B will be 36,000 minus X. And the simple interest for A is equal to X into 15 into 2 upon 100, that is equal to 30X upon 100, which is 0.3X. So the simple interest for B is equal to 36,000 minus X times of 15 times 4 upon 100. So 0.6 times of 36,000 minus X, which is equal to 21,600 minus 0.6X. So now the simple interest of A in 2 years is equal to simple interest of B in 4 years. So that is equal to 0.x, 0.3x is equal to 21,600 minus 0.6x, which is equal to 0.3x plus 0.6x equal to 21,600. So that means x is equal to 24,000. So then the simple interest of A in 2 years will be equal to 0.3x. Then the x was found to be 24,000. So when you multiply this, you will have 7,200. So the simple interest of A is rupees 7,200. Hence, option correct here is option D. Question number 4. Rupees 9,750 is invested by a man in the bank account of his 2 sons, whose ages are 14 years and 18 years, in such a way that they will get equal amount at an age of 22 years at 5% per annum at simple interest. Find the share of younger child. So the solution: time remaining for elder son is 4 years. Time remaining for younger son is 8 years. So let the principal amount be P1 and P2 for elder son and younger son respectively. So according to the question, amount for elder son is equal to P1 plus P1 RT upon 100. That is equal to P1 plus P1 times of 5 times of 4 upon 100, which is equal to 120 upon 100 into P1. So amount for younger son is equal to P2 plus P2RT upon 100, which is equal to P2 plus P2 into 5 into 8 upon 100, which is 140 upon 100 P2. So after 25 years, amount for both the sons will be equal to 120 P1 upon 100 equal to 140 upon 100 P2, that is equal to P1 upon P2 equal to 7 upon 6. Therefore, the share of younger son is equal to 6 upon 13 times of 9,750 equal to 4,500. Hence, option correct here is option C. Now, let us move to question number 5. A sum of rupees 7,930 is divided into 3 parts and given at loan at 5% simple interest to A, B and C for 2, 3 and 4 years respectively. If the amounts of all 3 are equal after their respective period of loan, then A received a loan of. So let us have a look over the solution. According to the question, A plus A times of 5 times of 2 upon 100 is equal to B plus B times of 5 times of 3 upon 100 equal to C plus C times of 5 times of 4 upon 100. So when you simplify this, you will have 110A equal to 115B equal to 120C. Let us simplify this. Then we will have 22A equal to 23B equal to 24C. So the ratio of amount by using LCM of 22, 23 and 24, we will have 276 is to 264 is to 253. So A's loan is equal to 276 upon 793 into 7,930. So that is equal to rupees 2,760. So the option correct here is option D. Question number 6. A person invested a sum of rupees 10,500 at 5% per annum at simple interest and a sum of rupees 13,500 at x plus 2% per annum at simple interest. if the total interest earned on both investments for 3 years is 7,650, then the rate of interest on the first investment is. So the simple interest is equal to PRT upon 100. So this formula we know. So according to the question, simple interest is equal to 10,500 times of x times of 3 upon 100 plus 13,500 times of x plus 2 times of 3 upon 100. So we have 315x plus 405x plus 810 equal to 7,650. So 720x is equal to 7,650 minus 810, that is equal to 6,840. So x is equal to 6,840 upon 720, that is 9.5%. Therefore, the required rate is equal to 9.5%. Hence, option correct here is option D. Question number 7. Two equal sums are lent at 10% and 8% simple interest per annum, respectively, at the same time. So the first sum is received 2 years earlier than the second one, and the amount received in each case was rupees 36,900. Each sum was. So let us have a look over the solution. So let year be t years and principal be p. So according to the question, t plus 2 times of 8 equal to t times of 10. So 8t plus 16 equal to 10t. So 10t minus 8t is equal to 16. So 2t equal to 16. So t will be equal to 8. So according to the question, p plus PRT upon 100 is equal to a. So this is a plus principal into plus simple interest. So p plus p times of 8 times of 10 upon 100, that is equal to 36,900. So p plus 0.8p will be equal to 36,900. So when you simplify this, you will have 20,500 rupees. So the answer here is option B. Question number 8. A moneylender claims to lend money at the rate of 10% per annum, simple interest. However, he takes the interest in advance when he lends a sum of for 1 year. At what interest rate does he lend the money actually? So let the amount lent be rupees 100. So the interest will be equal to 10% of 100. So the interest is equal to 10 rupees. So the actual amount is equal to 100 minus 10, that is 90. So the actual rate is equal to 10 upon 90 into 100. Therefore, actual rate equal to 11.11%. Hence, the option correct here is option A. Question number 9. The simple interest on a sum of money for 10 years is 3,130. So if the principal becomes 5 times every 5 years, then what will be the total interest in rupees obtained after 10 years? So let us have a look over the solution. The principal gives 3,130 as interest in 10 years. So implies it gives 1,565 interest in 5 years. So after 5 years, the principal is 5 times. The interest for remaining 5 years is also 5 times. So that is 5 into 1,565, that is equal to rupees 7,825. So the total interest we get at the end of 10 years is equal to 7,825 plus 1,565. That is equal to 9,390. So the option correct here is option C. Question number 10. Jaya invested rupees 14,800 at 8.5% per annum on simple interest. The interest earned after 6th month is. So principal P is equal to 14,800, that is given to us in the question. The rate of interest R is equal to 8.5% per annum. So the time t is equal to 6 months equal to 0.5 years. And the simple interest, the formula is P into R into T upon 100. So the interest will be equal to 14,800 into 8.5 into 0.5 upon 100. That is equal to 629 rupees. Therefore, the interest earned after 6 months is rupees 629 rupees. So the option correct here is option C. Now let us have a look over question number 11. A sum fetched a simple interest of rupees 3,360 rupees at the rate of 6% per year in 7 years. Find the sum. So the solution, simple interest is equal to 3,360 rupees and the rate is 6% per annum and the time given is 7%, 7 years. So the simple interest is given by P into R into T upon 100. So the principal is equal to simple interest into 100 upon R into T. So it is equal to 3,360 into 100 upon 6 into 7. So the rupees is 8,000. So the option correct here is option A, the sum of 8,000 rupees. Let us now move to question number 12. A sum of rupees 2,000 will become rupees 2,400 in 12 months at some rate of simple interest. Find the rate of interest per annum. So the principal is given to be 2,000 and the amount is given to be 2,400. So the time t is equal to 12 months, that is 1 year. So the interest is equal to amount minus principal, that is simple interest equal to PRT upon 100. So let the rate of interest be R%. Interest is equal to amount minus principal, that is 2,400 minus 2,000, which is 400. And the R is equal to 100 into simple interest upon P times T. So R is equal to 20%. So the option correct here is option B. Question number 13. A sum of rupees 11,500 amounts to be rupees 12,880 in 2 years at a rate of simple interest. What is the rate of interest? So here we are going to use our formula rate equal to 100 into simple interest upon principal into time. So here principal is 11,500 and time is amount after 2 years is 12,800. So the simple interest will be amount after 2 years and the base amount, that is principal. So it will be rate equal to 100 into 12,880 minus 11,500 upon 11,500 into 2. So the rate is equal to 6% per annum. So the option correct here is option A. Question number 14. A sum of rupees 28,500 is lent out at 6.4% per annum simple interest for 10 years. What will be the amount after 10 years? So the principal is equal to 28,500 and the rate of interest R is 6.4% per annum. The time is 10 years. The simple interest will be P into R into T upon 100. So P is 28,500, R is 6.4, time is 10. So simplest interest will be 18,240. So the total amount is principal plus simple interest. So the principal was 28,500 and the simple interest was 18,240. So which is equal to 46,740. Therefore the amount after 10 years will be 46,740. That is option B. Question number 15. How much time will it take for an amount of rupees 600 to yield rupees 54 as interest at 3% per annum of simple interest? So let us have a look over the solution. Principal equal to rupees 600 and interest is 54. So the rate of interest is 3% per annum. And now we know simple interest equal to principal into rate into time upon 100. So time is equal to simple interest into 100 upon principal into rate. So time will be equal to 54 into 100 upon 600 into 3, that is 3 years. So the option correct here is option D. Question number 16. What will be the simple interest on a principal of rupees 2400 for 6 years at the rate of 8% per annum? So the principal is equal to 2400 rupees and the time is equal to 6 years and the rate is 8%. So the simple interest is equal to principal into time into rate upon 100. So the simple interest will be equal to 2400 times of 6 times 8 upon 100. So it is 1152 rupees. So the simple interest is rupees 1152. So the option correct here is option D. Question number 17. After 55 years, a sum invested at simple interest at rate of R% becomes twice of itself. What is the value of R? So the principal amount is 1 and the amount after investment is 2 because it became double. So amount equal to simple interest plus principal. So amount is 2SI equal to SI plus P. So SI is equal to P. So SI equal to P into R into 55 upon 100. So R is equal to 100 upon 55, that is 20 upon 11%. So the option correct here is option D. Now, question number 18. A sum of money at simple interest amounts to rupees 212 in 2 years and to rupees 224 in 4 years. So the sum is amount in 2 years is 212 rupees. Amount in 4 years is 224 rupees. So the amount equal to principal plus n simple interest, where n is number of years. So the principal P and the amount in 2 years is 212. So the principal plus twice of simple interest is equal to 212. So this is equation number 1. And the amount in 4 years is 224. That means principal plus 4 times of simple interest is equal to 224, which is equation number 2. Now we have two equation and two unknowns. Subtract them and we will get simple interest equal to 6. So put the value of simple interest in the equation 1 and you will get principal plus 2 times of 6 is equal to 212. The principal amount was 200. Therefore, the required answer is 200 rupees. So the option correct here is option B. Question number 19. In how many least number of complete years will a sum of money become more than 4 times of itself at the rate of 14% per annum on simple interest? So let us have a look over the solution. The principal amount becomes more than 4 times itself. The rate of interest is equal to 14% per annum. So simple interest will be PRT upon 100. So the amount is equal to P plus SI. So let's suppose Q years a sum of money, let P becomes 4 times itself at rate of 20% per annum on the simple interest. So according to the question, P plus P times of 14 times of Q upon 100 is equal to 4P. So 7PQ upon 50 is 3P. So Q will be equal to 150 upon 7, that is 21 years approximately. So to become more than 4 times itself, the principal must take at least 21 plus 1, that is 22 complete years. So it will become 22 years. So the option correct here is option D. Question number 20. A sum of rupees 500 become rupees 580 at simple interest in 2 years. In how many years will the sum of rupees 650 amounts to rupees 858 at the same rate of simple interest. So the principal is equal to 500 rupees and the amount is equal to 580 rupees. So the time is 2 years. The simple interest is equal to amount minus principal. So the simple interest will be PRT upon 100. So simple interest is equal to 580 minus 500, that is 80. So 80 is equal to PRT upon 100. So it will be 500 into R into T up 2 upon 100. So R is equal to 8%. So as per question, simple interest is equal to 858 minus 650, which is 208. So 208 equal to PRT upon 100. So P is 650, R is 8 and T is unknown. So when you solve this, you will get T equal to 4 years. So the time is 4 years. So the option correct here is option A. Question number 21. A sum becomes rupees 27,720 in 7 years at rate of 14% per annum on simple interest. What is the sum? So the amount is equal to 27,720 and the time is equal to 7 years. So the rate is equal to 14%. So the simple interest is equal to PRT upon 100. So the amount is equal to principal plus simple interest, which is equal to 27,720 equal to P plus P times of 14 times of 7 upon 100. So we get 27,720 equal to P times of 100 plus 14 times of 7 upon 100. So when you simplify this, you will get P equal to 14,000. So the correct answer here is 14,000, which is option D. So thank you very much. That would be all for this lecture. And I'll see you in the next class with some more questions on simple interest.